I'm a regional director, but I'm also the director for the strategic partnerships for SIVECO. We are the leading software house in Romania and in the region. We are a 100% Romanian company who grew organically starting '92. You see the figures. We have more than 3,000. Actually, it's an old figure there. We have implemented more than 3,700 successful projects in 27 countries. Brussels is considered one country, even if we have many projects for the European Commission, so for 28 countries from one shot. We are known as a company who finalizes the project on any cost. We are a software house, but we are also an application integrator. This is our position in the graphic of the various positions. We are considered by IDAC on first place or second place for EAS, business analytics, IT services, etc., etc. We're on the second place on the Romanian IT service market. All this means that we are a good partner for Korean companies, in just a couple of words. We are leading Romanian application integrator and software house. And what's very important, those words do not say very much. Unique expertise on large complex projects. It's pretty rare to find a company like SIVECO because we are able to develop from various technologies customized applications of a real large scale and complexity, like solutions for eAgriculture, eCustoms, eLearning, etc. We work for governments, for business, and for international. You see the details later on. We are the first to introduce and develop a local ERP in very early times. We have a great expertise on eCustoms, eHealth, eLearning for K-12. We started with that niche. I will detail later on a lot. Credit scoring software and also solutions for credit bureau, eAgriculture, and we are a major exporter of know-how for Romanian technologies. We are the only Romanian IT company with direct contracts with the European Commission. This year we won a new project, a new program. As leader of the consortium, TaxSud is the e-learning and training for all the customs employees of the European Union. And we are the only company that won the World Summit Award twice for education solutions for e-content, last time in 2013 for children with special needs. Here are a lot of ministries we have contracts, frame contracts with. I said we develop nationwide, large-scale, complex projects. This is our international presence. We have 4 offices in Brussels, of course, in Dubai, in Astana, and in Ankara. And probably, if things will evolve very well, we'll have one in Eastern Africa, because we target also that area. So these are the regions where we're going. We are a very good partner for largest software houses, as you see, well, platinum partner, gold partner. I met in Kenya at the summit the worldwide vice president of Microsoft for education, and he knew very well SIVECO. We have a solution for e-nuclear with Canadian Ventix, an ABB company. We are partnered with the group Finmecanica. Now it's rebranded. Its name is Leonardo. It's a group of 50,000 employees and 14 billion euro turnover. Of course, we'll strengthen and enlarge the current network with global partners and with local partners. For e-learning solutions, for example, you cannot localize the content. You must redevelop it to do a good job, and you can do it only with local partners. We have the engines, we have the knowledge, but we need always local partners. These are our main areas of expertise. As I said, e-learning, e-training. We are also NATO certified. We are actually training and supplying all the learning services for the Romanian soldiers to become NATO soldiers. eHealth, eAgriculture, eCustoms, eNuclear Enterprise, CAD, Customized Application Development, and R&D. You'll see we're in top in the R&D. You'll see all the list of the projects later on. On AL is our brand, is Advanced E-Learning. And e-learning means enhanced learning, not electronic learning. We have a content library. We have one of the biggest reusable learning object library in the world. More than 45,000 reusable learning objects. We have also a lot of content for children with special needs, fluid digital textbooks, project-based collaborative multi-touch applications, immersive 3D augmented reality. As I said, we develop nationwide large-scale projects in e-learning. After Romania, it's not in a chronological order. It's Kazakhstan, so English, Russian, and Kazakh. Dubai, in Arabic language and English. Malta, Morocco, Cyprus. This means all the schools in the country. We have a contract Ministry of Education for many years. It's very difficult and very demanding, but we succeeded. For example, in Dubai, they renew our contract yearly, and it's not easy to succeed at that. We have the education suite. Of course, the platforms, LMS, LCMS, the mobile edition, home edition. We have authoring tools. We launch in the next couple of months, very innovative authoring tool. It's unique on the market. It's a tool that enables a teacher to create an e-lesson in a couple of minutes. Teachers are very resilient to technology. If they need more time to develop the content with the technology than with the pen, they will develop it with the pen. And the management suite for the schools. We have the education manager for the central body, the national database, the school map, national examination, SIVECO education analyzer, and we also have a special software called EduSal. We pay the salaries, which pays the salaries to all the teachers with a bidirectional way of controlling. So from the ministry to the local inspectorates and then to the schools and vice versa. This is our complete portfolio. We have more than 300 complex virtual laboratories. They're very useful for anatomy lessons, for chemistry lessons, physics. We have more than 30 complex collaborative projects based learning. This means that a quantity of 8 to 10 students can work with several matters at the same time on a project. They can build the Chernobyl plant, they can make decision, or they can build again the Dubai city. They can build an oil-free city, etc., etc. We have digital textbooks. I don't have the time to show you the history lesson of grade 4. And more than 45,000 reusable learning objects. Collaborative portals. Wand is the magic wand. This is the name of our authoring tool. LMS, LCMS. We succeeded to put the teacher behind the student. This is 15% ICT and 85% psychopedagogy. For example, here is the lesson with the leaf. Do you remember the parts of the leaf? Do you remember the parts of the leaf? No, me neither, because you know, it was the smart guy who told us which are the parts of the leaf. So we have to memorize it, we pass the test, and then everything is gone. So information did not become knowledge. But here, the student cuts virtually a part of the leaf, put it between the two lenses, put at the microscope, magnifies, clarifies, and starts discovering the parts of the leaf. Then he magnifies again, clarifies the cells, the different type of cells. And then he magnifies, clarifies, and sees the internal parts of the cell. And then he goes home and said, "Dad, I discovered," because he discovers. So the teacher is not in front of him, he's in front of the teacher. A lot of courses for corporate banking, universities, inspectorates, foundation, ministries. I told you for the NATO soldier. Here you see the use, how teachers use ICT in Romania by comparison to European Union average. We are pretty advanced. And as you see, we have 50% of our learning activities are, let's say, of a low level of interactivity, because that was the request from the client, 30% medium level, and 20% high level of interactivity. Here it's just a figure to see how many visits have been in July this year after the national exam results. And the portal was stable and no complaint. So we offer 360-degree solutions for the education. This is for the school, and you see from equipment to learning content, and of course the pedagogical methodology, and for the central. And you see the data center, standard, system management, national content repository, implementation, training, technical assistance, project management, technical support, monitoring, and change management. This is the quite impossible to do, but we try. eHealth, National Health Insurance House of Romania, Groupe Nefond de France, and a health insurance fund in Bulgaria, integrated information system. You see, we started in early times, and there are still modules to be developed, to be integrated. It's still in progress, but we are pretty advanced. I can tell you we are 8 times more advanced than Italy on eHealth in Romania. These are some figures. You will have the presentation after. E-prescription, electronic record of the patient, e-card. This is the electronic health record of the patients. Telemedicine, many words. This is eAgriculture. We developed the software for the payment of the compensations for the farmers. Starting 2006, also the implementation of the processing system of the rural development applications, also for agencies of the fisheries, with GIS integration. A lot of money is going through the platform and through the system. It's a very sensible area. Sometimes the authorities forget that they need to have also the contract for the maintenance, and they remember this at the last moment. This is the Agency for Rural Investment Funding. So you see a very good absorption rate relative to the value of the funded contracts, 80%. There are the 41 county centers, the 15 county directorates, and the 8 regional centers. 8.4 billion euro from national European funds. Our line of business, agriculture, can have an excellent expertise on GIS specially enabled systems. You know, you can develop very, very interesting projects on many layers with many stakeholders included. Awards. At the customized application development, as I mentioned before, we have a software for credit bureau. We also have as reference Orange and Vodafone. It's a very small, 2 seconds, the response time to credit report request. Minister of Labor for the social services, pensions, social management decisional system, which is very, very important. eCustoms for Romanians, but also for Turkey and other 3 countries. The transit of goods of Turkey is 100% passing through our platform with reporting directly to Brussels. As you know, Turkey is one of the main gates of transit of goods on to Europe, and the time is just 1 second. The time to response. Macedonia. These are SIVECO applications suite. More than 1,700 private and public companies sites are using our platform. It has 50 modules. Our market position is very strong. We are on the first place on the segment of solutions dedicated to enterprises, and on the second place in Romania on business analytics solutions. In the public sector, you see there are 12, I think, or 13 references in the public sector for our SIVECO application solution. And these are in the private sector. Our business analyzer, we invest in new products continuously, like we did for that authoring tool or other solutions. Now we are working for a solution for smart cities. We participate in R&D, and of course we want some money back from the commercial projects. You'll see, I go directly to the R&D technical expertise. This is the engine of growth. If you are with the technology in top, you can win finally a project. So we are good from cloud computing, data mining, service-oriented architecture, till decision systems, early warning systems, till the serious games and big data. And the areas of expertise are the previous mentioned areas, plus the projects funded from European structural funds. Here you'll see a very interesting list. Just a very few companies can say that won 5 Horizon projects, but you see the previous FP7, 4 projects, FP6, 4 projects. So in total, there are 28 R&D projects funded by European Union. It was a long road, but we arrived in the big league. That's why now big international players take SIVECO into consideration. These are new competencies on big data and analytics, on cybersecurity, and on critical infrastructure. And we develop it with our partners, with transfer of technology. You know, cybersecurity, if someone comes from USA, from France, from Italy, from Korea, it's very difficult to enter in a critical infrastructure. There are sensible data, so local authorities need and want a Romanian company that can be controlled, and this is always the same in every country, also in your country. I don't think a Romanian company could come in Korea and have by its own a contract with the Ministry of Agriculture for the payments, because it's GIS, it's land parcel identification with sensible data. These are part of our partners. All professional services, requirements, software development, e-content implementation, technical assistance, user training, till project management. The second project is 9.4 million euro. We won it at the beginning of this year for 4 years, and probably it will be we will win also the second lot of the other 4 years. These are our expert certifications. Also in cybersecurity we have we have very good expertise. We have a good team, ethical hacker, and so on. So we can discuss later on about that. These are the centers of expertise, our technical skills. A lot of technologies we're working with. SIVECO for people, millions of students, hundreds of organizations, millions of beneficiaries. Before saying thank you, I'll come back and tell you that we also develop software for elections. The National Electoral Register is developed by SIVECO. Very, very sensible. And I want to come back to e-learning. You can have the best cybersecurity protection or the best software for e-agriculture. If you do not realize a good training and a very good e-learning, you know, man will make mistakes. I was in Poland at an economic forum in September, something like Davos of the East. And one of the biggest problems in cybersecurity in Estonia, which is a model for good practices, Poland, Czech Republic, etc., is not necessarily the systems, but people. And I raise to your attention this e-learning. E-learning can be made in many ways, but if you have the full tracking of the progress of the learner, if the learner knows he's tracked, and you test him on all the moments of the lessons, that's a great achievement, and we are very good on that. That's why we won that the recent project with the European Commission for the customs. Thank you very much.